century.
Yeah.
And the French were defeated by the British.
Ah.
It was the general was General Wolfe on the British side, and Montcalm, I think, was the name of the French general, and they fought right above the river there, apparently a level off spot, and what they call it, the Battle of I can't remember the name. They had a name for it. Anyhow, that was how the British took over that part of the American continent, which they at that time they called it Upper Canada or something like that.
Oh.
Upper and Lower Canada. Lower Canada, I guess, was where back into going south and west to where all the Great Lakes were, and that's where Toronto was established, right on the Great Lake there, Lake Superior.
Oh.
But Montreal was another one of the two major cities that the French established on the St. Lawrence River, which is a huge river that emptied into went in a sort of a northerly, easterly direction, and the Great Lakes. That's how you got to the Great Lakes. Was down the St. Lawrence.
Okay,
it's a big river.
It fed into the Great Lakes. Okay,
and that's where I went. 3 rivers.
Trois-Rivières. Yes.
Yeah, Trois-Rivières. Trois-Rivières was a fairly good sized city, but nothing like Montreal or Quebec. In between those two cities. I guess there was a 200 or 300 mile distance in between Montreal and Quebec. Quebec was the first one, and Montreal was the second one. And this whole city of Trois-Rivières was where it was a fair-sized city. I guess it must have had, 50,000 people or more, maybe 100. By let's say 1940, and that was where Canada was going to be get the Olympics for 1940.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
And so they started. You had to start at least 5 or so years, build up all the necessary equipment and housing and everything like that you did for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Because that was a big event in those years, and still is.
Yes.
And anyhow, they built a big facility right close to Trois-Rivières.
Oh.
And so then the war started in 1939, and so they canceled it, and so that was all these buildings, everything, and the big Olympic swimming pool they built. I went swimming in it.
Really?
Yeah. The Army took it over.
Oh.
And they used it as an Army base, and
yeah.
So
Billy might take swimming next semester.
Oh. So anyhow, I was there for about just 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh.
Because we were supposed to go overseas from there.
Oh.
You went to that's your embarkation was right there in Montreal for the going overseas.
Oh.
And so as I say, I went there from Winnipeg,